Hi guys, so we just got back from a Facebook Marketplace run. We picked up a few chairs that we're gonna flip. So we wanna show you guys how we take a good photo of them, how we kind of stylize it, and then we're also gonna take a bad photo. So we're gonna find an ugly location and just kind of minimal effort and post them both and see which one gets the most interest. These red chairs we got on Facebook Marketplace for $20 a piece. The first thing I'm going to do is just clean them up, wipe them down, make sure they're nice and fresh. And then after that, we're actually going to do our favorite trick, which is ripping off the skirts of these old chairs to reveal the mid-century legs underneath. So it's really easy. It's about a 10-minute process and it makes them look super modern and cool. So the reason that we really love to flip chairs specifically is because pretty much anyone can fit them in any car. You don't really need help to move them. There's room in most houses for just a little cozy nook with a chair. Anything bigger like a hutch or a couch, you probably need a truck and some friends to help you, and those just typically are harder to sell and not as good of a profit margin. So anytime we see these kind of really pretty mid-century looking like velvety retro chairs, we really go for them to flip for sure. So when you go to stage, I like to keep it really simple. So we have this nice big piece of artwork and then one big plant. I don't want it to be confusing on what I'm actually selling, so I don't want a bunch of little things. So you could always, like this is a picture we took, but you could always find a really cool piece of art at Hobby Lobby or TJ Maxx or even paint one yourself. And then just a big plant or maybe a few small little plants. But just keep it really simple. So this is a sunroom in our home. It has a lot of really nice window light. This is where we take our flip photos. So find a room in your house that has a nice window light, and then go ahead and clean off the screen on your phone so that it's not smudgy. Get down nice and low. It kind of makes them look a little bit more high-end. And then you also can show off those mid-century legs. From there, when I go to post my photos, I don't actually edit them at all. I just post them. I don't want them to look fake or like I'm trying to hide anything. So they are totally unedited, just the photos from my phone. Once you have your backdrop kind of set, it's easy to flip multiple things and kind of just swap stuff in and out. So what Jamie and I are gonna do is I'm gonna take photos in here with kind of our stage setup. And he's gonna take the photos in the garage with the not so nice backdrop. We're gonna post them at the same price and see, kind of gauge interest and see what happens.
Minimal effort.
A few moments later.
Sold the chairs. It's been about 2 hours and Sarah had them all sold in about 1 hour, so.
Less even, yeah.
Not too bad. Yeah,
so we listed the red chairs for $75 each and someone came and got them both, so we made $150 on those after spending $40.
And then, yeah, by the time she had those listed, I hadn't even had listed mine yet, so she sold them before I could even test my crappy photos, so.
Yeah, so I had about 15 people reach out right away on those, and then somebody came in quick, got them. So we got rid of those really fast. So with the gold chair that I bought for $15, I sold for $50. I didn't have as big of a response on that one. I think it was a little bit pricey for what it was, but I still sold that one within a half an hour.
And I did have a couple of people reach out on that one. I think someone offered me $40, but that obviously wasn't as good as what Sarah got, so.
Yeah, so my responses were a lot quicker, and I had more of them for sure. With the green chair was actually our biggest response on those, on that one. So I got that chair for free. And I listed it for $30. I tried to clean it up as best I could. It was a little sun bleached and so it wasn't perfect, but I had at least 50 responses within that first 45 minutes or so. You had quite a few too.
Yeah, because it was a lower price point, there was a lot of people reaching out for that chair as well. I didn't have quite as many obviously because of the picture, but
yeah, I think definitely that lower price point on that chair, people really just were excited about something cheap.
So our overall profit on this haul was about $175, so really not too bad. I think we probably only spent 2 hours total on between picking the furniture up, cleaning them up, and then selling it. So yeah, it just goes to show you that if you really were serious about flipping stuff, you could make it a full-time income. You'd obviously be working pretty hard. We don't always find treasures when we go out, but I think if you were constantly looking for things, buying and selling, you could really make some pretty good money. In a past video I think we showed, we did a one-day flip and we filled our truck with furniture from thrift stores, and we made about $500 on that. So if you could do that over and over, it'd really be pretty lucrative. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want to see us flip some more stuff. Flip houses.
I really want to flip a camper.
Sarah wants to flip a camper.
I'm on the hunt. Bye.
Bye.